Hello, friends. I wasn't feeling productive at work anymore, so we're gonna be productive in FF14. And I actually want to do a little bit of I want to do some non-MSQ, so I have something I want to check out. So I wanted some extra time, just mess around and actually play the game the way it's intended to, you know, not just blast through MSQ all the time. No. I'm not doing Dragoon. My appetite for Dragoon was short-lived. I actually didn't. I wanted to be Dragoon when I kept seeing the trailer and we started Heaven's Ward, but as things went on, my desire for Dragoon waned. I don't want you guys to guide me yet, because I've actually opened the guide here and I want to try to figure it out on my own. But I want to go dabble in the yokai event a little bit and just see what that's like. Oh, this guy with a cane. So I don't know if I was at a point. No, I'm not at a point where I need to speak to Alphino, so I'm just going to hold off for a little bit to progress the story. And I just want to go see this thing. So I think I have to get a yokai watch. And I have to complete one of the following main. Okay, well, I finished all this. So I gotta go find the poor healed youth on the steps of Nuld in Ulda. And I have to do a quest, and that's going to give me the yokai watch, which then lets me collect yokai medals. And then I can use yokai medals to get yokais. And if I get enough yokais, I can get a cool yokai mount. So yeah, I was reading up on that whole thing. So let's see. I'm going to try it on my own for a bit. And if I find it's too grindy or just not worth it, I'll go do something else. So let's go to Thanalan, Rizulda. So it's at the steps of Nuld. Yeah, I don't really care about the weapons as much. I really like the page they set up. Like, I clicked on their little ad in the launcher, and like the information is so well presented. I'm just like, oh, I know exactly what I need to do. Thank you, game, for laying it out for me. Oh, there are 3 mounts. I only saw the ghost mount. What are the other 2 mounts? All right, let's see if we can find. I'm not feeling too much like a robo right now. Got the black chocobo. Like, I don't want something mechanical right now. I want something a little bit more organic. Then we'll go with the black chocobo. Hey, Bracken. Heaven's Ward Alliance raids? I'm not really in the mood to do a raid tonight. I kind of just want to do stuff that I don't usually do, which is this sort of stuff. All right. I think I'm looking for a blue, one of those blue things. All right, I should actually look at the coordinates for this thing. 9.2, 9.1. 9.2, 9.1. How does one move here? 9.2, 9.1. Does this not give me... Oh, here we go. What? 9.2 and 9.1. This is not the right place. What the heck? No, I don't have the watch. I think I was lied to. They said it was... Speak with the poor-heeled youth on the steps of Nald, which is where I am. Oh, that was really good, Moonlit. Steps of Nald is in the city? Oh, okay. Didn't realize it was the difference. There's a Gate of Nald. Steps of Thal. Where am I? So it's at 9.1, 9.2. 9. So it's about here somewhere. It's in this road. Why do all the, like, event quests start in Ulda? That's Wyman. That's not who I need to speak to. Emerald Avenue. It's where the money's at? Oh, the city. Mimio. Flame. Just because it's the City of Gold doesn't mean it's where all the quests should start. Can I just find it here, maybe? Nald, Gate of Nald. I'm pretty sure it's here. Steps of Thal. Steps of Thal. Gate of Nald. Where are the steps of Nald? So he's apparently supposed to be at 9.1, 9.2, which is right here at the Emerald Avenue. Oh, that's the name of the whole area. Okay. But there's no... Oh, unless... Wait. Remembering the past. A complete game changer? Is that what I'm looking for? I thought it would have been in blue. Maybe I was wrong. So I think it's the quest giver right here in front of us. Poor healed youth. Here he is. Complete game changer. Ah, how could I have lost? My strategy was foolproof. Listen, friend. If you have an inclination towards that Lord of Verminion game at the Gold Saucer, I'd say you'd best think twice. Spent a fortune on my critters and has scores of victories to boast. And some newcomer waltz up and challenge me. I knew there was something strange about him, and all raw with hair of vibrant hue, glint in his eye, called himself the Maundering Executive or some such. Still, I'm not one to turn down a match, novice or veteran. Hells, I even gave him a head start. But the minions he used, they weren't like any I've ever seen before. They were demons, I tell you. I accused him of cheating, but he said he had petitioned the Gold Saucer to use them for battle, and the little buggers were approved. Needless to say, my beloved team was torn to shreds every time. Seems like anything qualifies these days. I've completely lost my appetite for the game. But if you're curious about these so-called minions, you should head over to the Gold Saucer and take a look for yourself. He was still loitering around when I left. It's a very nice screen. Back to the freaking Gold Saucer. We haven't been there in a while. Although, why did I get a quest thing up here? Ooh. Too bad Blue's not with us. This is the first time I go back to... Wait, can I actually... How do I get back? How do I tell... Okay, here we go. Last time I was here was, what, 3 months ago? What do you mean by that, Minawaka? There's so many people here. Can I help you? Oh, suppose word has gone around about this little fellow. We'd be delighted to tell you about him. Truly. Oh, there he is, the little yokai minion. But I'm afraid I'm preoccupied at the moment, waiting for someone who is unreasonably late. Wait, now that I think about it, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Alternatively, I may have a proposition for you. If you help me out, I will tell you more about my feline friend here. Do you accept? And the deal is struck. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a tradesman come from far beyond the borders of Eorzea, though I am a slave to Wanderlust. I occasionally return to my homeland where I manage a sizable company that deals in eccentric commodities. Thus, the locals call me the Wandering Executive, and I wear the title with pride. I'm often accompanied by an erudite traveling companion, but he appears to have gone quite lost on his journey. We were strolling in the twilight of the Black Shroud when he grew excited and scampered off to do some sightseeing of his own. He was aware I had some affairs to take care of here, so thought I'd let him be and enjoy himself while I finished with my tasks and stayed in one spot. But he hasn't shown up in hours. Perhaps you could ask around Bentbranch for me and find out what's keeping him. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, my friend is not of my tribe. He's a rotund little soul, white as snow and floats through the air like a cloud. Except if clouds could speak, I would hope they wouldn't be as long-winded as he. What is that game? I think it was Mini Cactpot that I was playing the last time I was here. I currently possess 17,000 of these. Okay. Mini Cactpot! Oh, let's see if I remember how to play this. Select 3 slots to uncover. Can you guys remind me how to play this? It's, we have to make the sum of 6 in an ideal world to get 10,000. Alright, so this one's already bad. So we don't want anything to do with really this row, the diagonal. Let's try this. Alright, that's good. 4 or 5. That's 7. Well, we're not getting 6. So we might as well go for anything above 10 is pretty good. Why does it say I need 1, 2, 3? Right. So if I select this, is it going to unscratch the last one? Yeah? Okay. Let's try this out. 720. Not bad for an investment of 10. How many times can you play this? Three times? Oh, 4, 5. Well, we're not getting 6 here. 3. Maybe this one. Oh, there it is. 10,000. We got one more time. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 that we're looking for. So we can either be here or here. Or I don't think we're getting in this one. So it's going to be 11. 11's pretty good. 10. So that is 9, 8, 17. Or we can gamble with 3, 7, 10. I'm gonna go here. Nice. Okay, where was I now? Oh, right, gotta continue my quest to unlock my watch. So, Black Shroud. And then you use those points for gold saucer loot, right? Let's bring back Classy. We haven't seen him in a while, and now he actually matches with my samurai look. That sounds like a Moogle, sure enough. Quiet as a mouse when they're hiding, but once they reveal themselves, they never stop chattering. The one I saw a few nights ago was hundreds of yalms away, and I could still hear his voice. I was peering off into the distance between the boughs of the tree when I sighted a well-dressed Ora traveler with fiery violet hair and a Moogle flying beside him. It was a strange sight, if I do say so myself. I haven't seen anything like that, but it seems too coincidental that there was talk in Gridania recently about an unnatural being that was disturbing the elementals. The Pajals were saying they've never seen a spirit like it, and feared it would taint the Twelveswood. Seatsir Owapisi himself sealed it away near the Guardian Tree. The most expensive mount costs 1 million to 4 million. Okay, so getting 10,000 is not that great. Round, white, and floats through the air. Are you sure it's a person? Because I say you're sure for one of the Moogles. In any case, you'd be out of luck since they only appear when they want to be seen. Come back, Classy. This? A gentle breeze rustles the leaves of the guardian tree as the antiquated stone vessel sits unmoving underneath. Nevertheless, you cannot help but feel a shiver up your spine. What's the cheapest mount I can get? Is it 1 million? Oh. Is this from the yokai game? It's a yokai! Ah, you have freed me! Much appreciated. Much appreciated indeed. But where are my manners? Whisper at your service. I am a yokai, a supernatural being. I know. You are wondering why I was in that spooky stone capsule. I was floating along taking the scenery when night fell and I lost sight of the path. I wondered until I came across a small boy and asked him how to return to Bent Branch. But that self-righteous horned child declared me an unnatural presence in the forest and locked me away. Oh, I was so horribly cramped. Very astute, Menwaka. Why would he do such a thing to an innocent visitor of this land? I never said I was an evil supernatural being. I was defenseless, I tell you. Utterly defenseless, unworried, vulnerable. Anyway, I happen to come from a tribe of yokai who know how to reward their liberators properly, and therefore I have a gift to bestow upon you, my new corporal friend. Here! That impressive device is called a yokai watch. It will allow you to encounter other supernatural beings like myself. With that on your wrist, the mundane will become magnificent. Oh, the unbelievable things you'll see with that watch. If it weren't broken, no, do not think I would give my savior a watch entirely beyond repair. It's just that I had not found someone worthy enough for a long time. My friend had been meaning to take a look at it, but... Yes, that's him all right. He sent you to rescue me. Splendid, splendid. So he was waiting for me at the Gold Saucer, was he? Had I not gotten lost and put in my precarious position, I surely would have set off for the desert at once. Let us depart without delay. If you give the watch to him when we arrive, I am sure he will repair it for you. And then it will allow you to encounter unbelievable beings like myself. Oh, we'll see how things progress, Menwaka. Hey, Takashi. I'm going to tackle the MSQ eventually, probably. But I was very curious about this yokai business. Whisper explained everything. Oh, there he is. That transpired. What luck you were able to find my friend. Had you not, I would have never known that he'd been sealed inside that vessel. You have my sincerest gratitude. He told me you have something to show me as well. Ah, I see. So he decided to give you the yokai watch. A broken yokai watch, rather. However, there's no need to worry. Whatever my spirited companion did to it appears to be completely repairable. Wait a moment while I get out my tools. So how are blue mages better at this quest? Yes, I see. Unjam the slot, set the hand back a couple of ticks, polish up the face, and... Success! Your watch is now in excellent shape. Go on, take it. And a bargain is a bargain. You wish to know more about my mysterious minions, yes? I'm certain Whisper mentioned the yokai to you. I brought a handful of these supernatural beings with me from my homeland, like Whisper. This feisty feline is also a yokai, or from a different tribe. Some yokai grow to be quite friendly once they get to know you. Others, however, are mischievous, and to blame for otherwise inexplicable happenings. If you wish, I can introduce you to the more affordable ones I've brought. Oh, affable ones. Should the yokai warm up to you, they become stalwart allies who you can summon to fight at your command. Well, the Gold Saucer anyway. But there's a slight caveat. I cannot accept Yorzian currency for my services. I deal primarily in yokai metals. I'm feeling generous since you helped me retrieve Whisper, so I'll give you one for free. To obtain more, well, that's where your yokai watch will come in handy. Should you chance upon a certain fateful happenings, put the watch on your wrists and you shall be rewarded for your meritorious deeds. In addition to the yokai, I also brought other wares which may interest an adventurer like you. Exotic weapons specially designed by the fine artisans of my company. We accept legendary metals as payment for these weapons. Here, should our weapons suit your tastes, this yokai medallion will prove useful in explaining where you can obtain the necessary legendary metals for each weapon. A bit of an inconvenience, I know, but I would be a terrible businessman if I simply gave our wares away for free. Whew, Whisper's long-windedness is starting to rub off on me. Feel free to speak with me about the yokai or the weapons at your leisure. I still have a few loose ends to tie up here at the Gold Saucer, so trust that I won't be wandering for a while. Oh, and my real name is Nohi. Yes, Nohi. Glad to finally make your acquaintance. Yokai medals are a symbol of entering a sacred bond. More than a friendship, more than a marriage. With the Yokai Watch, you will be able to gain those medals. I told you that it would allow you to encounter unbelievable beings, didn't I? Yokai medals can be obtained by completing fates while equipped with the Yokai Watch. Yokai medals can be found at fates in the following areas. Blah. Churning Mists and the Dravanian Hinterlands. All these places. Legendary medals can be obtained, albeit at low probability, by participating in fates in areas designated in the Yokai Medallion while accompanied by the Yokai Minion designated on the medal. The Yokai Medallion can be accessed from the collection menu or the minion guide. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the weapons. A pleasure to see you again. Have you come to see more to meet some more yokai, or perhaps browse my array of special goods? Oh, they don't even show you a picture of them? Oh, you need 5 of these. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. I don't want a weapon. This prize is meant only for those who have befriended each and every yokai. If you wish to earn it, you can start by gathering yokai medals and growing your circle of companions. Alright, I've got the page open here, so let me look at these yokai. So Jibanyan is like a little orange kitty. Koma-san is like a white kitty. US Sapion is like a bunny. Whisper is pretty cool. Oh, Shogunyan, a kitty samurai. That's appropriate. Now we got a like Superman kitty, weird kitty. I think this is a snake. Oh, we got a metal kitty. QB, which looks pretty cool. Manjima, which is disgusting. Got like a ninja, V-Notch. Alright, I think we're gonna go with Shogunyan. Shogunyan! Perfect. Let's get you acquainted then. Meet your new friend, Shogunyan. I hope you two will get along. Watch me if you can. Shogunyan. How many achievements are there for the yokai event? What would this be? Would it be a quest? Seasonal events? She's Gubu and she's Grace. Oh, they don't really show you, like, it's not by category, is it? Are my filters on or something? Okay. Come out, Shogunyan! Where are you? Oh, I have to pull him out first. How appropriate. Welcome, Shogunyan. Alright. Now, how do I put my watch on? Is it like an accessory? Central Thanalan? Where's my yokai compendium? What? Yokai pendulum. What collection? Duty? Collection? Oh, yokai. Wait, what's Mogpendium? Oh! Oh! So you can actually, like, hunt them! Oh, I like this. Okay, well, let's go after Whisper, because he's iconic. So, yokai medals can be traded... Wait, does it say where? Or can I just get them anywhere? Oh, I just have to go around and do... I just have to go around and do fates? It's only when they tell you, when you get it, that they tell you where they are. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, okay. Well, I haven't done a lot of fates in the Heavensward area, and I know that we can pretty much go anywhere and do things out here. I want to go do fates out here. What do you mean I have to buy the medals? Oh, that's how you get the weapon tokens. So how do you buy the medals? I should read the guide again. After gathering yokai medals, upon completion of the quest, you will receive a yokai watch and a yokai medallion, which you can use to obtain yokai medals. Okay. I have that. After gathering yokai medals and delivering them to the Wandering Executive, by befriending these yokai, you will be able to summon them as in-game companions, collect more medals to meet more yokai. Equip the yokai watch and take part in fates in the area listed below to earn yokai medals. Yeah, so I just gotta go do fates. Correct. What does one guide mean? So, anybody want to do fate farming? Wait, why can't I? What am I doing wrong? Oh, my level's too high. That's okay, all I want are medals anyways. Are the weapons even good, or is it just for aesthetics? Yeah, so I don't care about the weapons. I'm more of a minion collector than a drip connoisseur. I don't think I'm going to get all the minions. I'm just going to see how long it takes me to get another one, and then I can assess if I want to keep doing this or not. So you get one mount for collecting 13 yokais. Okay, how many of these freaking wolves are there? What am I supposed to be doing? Also, I'm in trouble here. My goodness, go away. If you would like to help, I will gladly accept any help. Yes. Jeez. Okay, what did I get out of that? I didn't get a single yokai medal from that. Did I do something wrong? Did I though? Oh, I did. Is this, I don't know who Pink Goo is. So is it one medal per yokai, or does the price increase every time? I should have checked after I bought my dude. 3 per yokai. I have to go back. That's where I'm synced to is new. I haven't died in so long. Maybe this person will bring me back. Yay! Is this you, Hellhound? Oh. Okay, where's the bow emote here? Okay, these fates are hard. Maybe I'll go do some easier fates. Is there any reason that I would want to do these fates over other fates? Danya? Okay, well I'm not working on weapons, so do not care. I've already done a bunch of like fates in the Uldan region, so I'm gonna do Gridania since I don't think I've checked those off. Alright, where's this fate? Is it in here? There it is. Wait! Wait! Don't kill it too fast. Oh my goodness. Sink! Dang it! I don't think that counted. Definitely did not. A good wood whaler knows exactly stuff. All right. Am I synced? Not a queasy cloud. You only need to do 1 damage for it to count, right? More? Those Marlboros are very spooky. Oh, am I done? Did I unsync? Does this ever end? I didn't get anything out of this one. Oh, it's not done. What is this Marlboro? Is it done now? Man, these guys are so big. Well, I probably shouldn't attack that if I'm synced down. Is it just one of those you have to like last the time? Oh, that's it? Okay, I see. Yeah, that's not the kind of fate I like. I don't know what a boss... Oh, the boss fight is probably the one over here, right? Leader of the pack? Pretty sure I did this one. Is this the one with the pig? Nope. So few moves at level 14. A lot of people here. That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of speed. Are these just all fate farmers? crazy. Oh my goodness, I can't hit anything. Crazy. Whoops. Alright, we're going this way to the lavender beds. Well, at least we have a good crowd with us. Whoops. Not need to have the tree slide. So much murdering. Alright, let's go exchange some of this for another yokai. So I got 4 medals, and I got no legendaries. Oh, where was he? Probably this way. This frog has been standing here all night. Alright, Whisper's who we wanted. Purchase a minion. Can I actually... You can't, like, get the ones you already have, right? Welcome, Whisper. Let's get you acquainted then. Meet your new friend, Whisper. I'm not interested in the weapon. Watch me if you can, Whisper. And so it just keeps going? Okay, I think we're gonna go after the Manjimut. How much is he? Does he tell me how many Is it always 3? Just want to make sure. It is always 3, okay. Okay, so if I want the mount, once you have found 13, so I would need, so I already have 2. So I need 11. I need 11 minions, they all cost 3, so I need 33 medals, 33 fates. Shall we do 33 fates? What do you mean, did I use the minion? No, I haven't used it yet. Whisper. Let's go for the boss. Where is this guy? What? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Dun, dun. 32 more to go. Thank you for the heals. What was I at? 31. I don't know if I want to go do the one in here. Why not? Where is he? Where is he? Whoops. Thank you for the guidance. This was a very deceiving place. Asbestos goblins. $30 more to go. Alright, 2 more appeared. Let's just use this to get out of here. So the boss ones seem to be the best ones to grind. Ooh, we got a new one over here. Where's my music? Yes, I am winning. I don't know if this blue one's a good one or a bad one. Hey Ads, how you doing? Got a bit of a rush in Elden Ring? The first one? Sounds like Elden Ring. So this is going to help me level up my thing too, right? For the Grand Company doing all these fates. What do you mean the worst spot? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's... Should I be ranking up? Oh look, there's one right here. Somewhere. Bugs! No, those aren't bugs. Mamours. Oh my goodness! I walked into the wrong neighborhood. Yes, I do want to rank it up, but is it better to rank it up now or to just finish my grind and rank it up after? I kind of lost how many I was at now. 6! And I need a 33, so I'm at 27 more to go. What's a better place to farm? I don't want all the minions. I just want enough minions to get a mount. I'm gonna continue my MSQ. Don't worry. I remember farming all this stuff. You're gonna be okay, ads? You beat him! You won! I don't know if I want to do this. These ones tend to be all garbage. Oh, come on. I thought I was synced already. Oh, I see. We'll go there after. You tell me where to go, Helheim. Oh, is that what you were trying to do? That one was really not fun. Okay, okay. Where to? That's not you? Who is that? Where are you? This person has been following me everywhere. Okay, so where are you then? You weren't even in. See, it wasn't just me. That's pet some crabs. Okay, I'm not doing the exclamation point ones anymore. Those are the slow ones. Wait for me! Alright, where are we going? I tried to breathe water. Oh, that was fast. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna sit in the back. I don't need to be driving the car. I use it very well as an Uber. So, how are things? But who would I show for a round, Manwaka? Okay, this is my last one. I'm gonna go turn in for some minions, and I'm gonna progress the story for a bit. I've hit my limit on how much grinding I can do. Thank you, though, Alham. I know I'm getting free wins. It's fantastic. Hey, Gobi. How are you? Where are you coming from? No, that's not what Alright, so I can get 4, so we're definitely getting Manjimut. Look at this handsome dog. And then we've got... What else do I want? See, I don't know these other characters as much. Oh, we want Robo. The robot one's kind of cool. Robonyan, F-Type. I think we're going to go with a QB. Probably Blizzaria. Okay, I can get 2 more. So we'll go with QB. He looks a little bit more serious. Oh, congrats, Hellhound. And our last one will be blue. Where is it? Oh, Blizzaria. She looked cute. You also get a mount for 13 minions. The thing is, it would take so long to get them all. It would take more than a half hour. I'm allergic to it. So how many did I get? 5? My collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would still need another 8 minions just to get the mount. Did I not count right? Oh, 6. And I didn't even get a single legendary. What's up with that? This one is kind of naked. Oh yeah, grinding. I don't want to grind that. I don't want to grind a weapon. That's too much. Even grinding the minions too much. I need a little bit more like story satisfaction. Then we can get back to. Then we can get back to the grind a little bit later. Yep. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed, but no. The past is done, and we must look to the future. Long last, Endog is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. So apparently I only have 22 quests left to do, and I'm done my pledge. Your battle with Endog's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Jay, and rightly so. It was without a doubt one of your most epochal victories, though I must admit I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. Not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Endog gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. I'm aware, Hellhound, I'm aware. I gotta get the pledge done, too. Wait, isn't Lucia? Where's Lucia? The mount is a nice to have, not a must have. Jay, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Big H to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of this brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Jay and Estinian. One triumphed over Endog's Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. Speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? Azur Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospital captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. You must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely. Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmont and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Jay. It would seem that we are awaited at Fortin Manor. Oh, I got strawberries. Is this going to be voice acted, I hope?
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
It's okay, Artorel.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful.
Yeah, Bracken.
He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless
What
wyverns
tryouts?
met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I think you might need a walk, Eds.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Say hi to an old friend? What? Hey, Blue. I don't know. Congregation of our knights most heavenly. I now have 6 yokais. I'm eating. I'm not checking my posture. Jay, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Oh, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Big H's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such a devoted comrades. 21 quests to go. If my counting is correct. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more of a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only 2 to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Big Dog. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. Would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I am on my way. Quickly, Jay, we must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh, it's one of those. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well then, sounds like I should have saved my strawberries for this. We'll go get something else. All right, let's do this. Hang on, let me put on my volume a bit. Whoa, what's happening in the shadow there?
Estinian.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Hey, Dralek.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brew brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
He was out of his mind.
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You had acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Just watching Cataculture.
Oh!
It's the first time we see his face.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
It's still red.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
No, Blue, it's not that kind of story.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident.
Isn't the House of Lords and House of Commons
His
how the
duty
UK
done,
government works?
Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords. Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Why doesn't Emmerich get a hat like everybody else?
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Oh. Dragon's just hanging out.
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Fair point, man. Walk up.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
spread to the four corners of the internet. Just tortilla chips. I got no salsa though.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
How nice. Hey, Big H, just me, you, and your daddy. And so nobody came? Oh, you called it Heaven's Ward. Well, I guess we finished that story. Credits? We need a plot twist to keep going. Pretty much that's. $21, I think. 2021. That wasn't that many cutscenes. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way toward the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Jay. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters, and I am then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? What strange jest is that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? But the questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. It was with hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. A year word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Jay. And please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Welcome, Master O'Hay. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him in his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations in a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Why would I ever use that over my teleportation? See, we actually see the bottom of the abyss. That's where we threw the eyes. It's a really dumb place to throw eyes. See, this guy's gonna go get some eyes. That's so dumb. Thank you, Blaners. Blanhairs? Blanhers. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All this proceeding as expected, then? Aye, there's naught to concern us aside from one overly curious mouse. Uh-oh. Oh, she's got her old drip. Bancred, good timing. This way. Him again. 'Tis of no moment. They will play their part and we will play ours. It's kind of funny they have a Warrior of Darkness which looks just like me. And thus did the grey mist give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. But beneath shrouded boughs, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. The bringer of shadows. Floor the horde. Oh, I get it. Funny pun. I actually really like that one. Floor the horde. Good luck, Dralik. So this is 3.4 now? A new day dawns in Ishgard, and the House Fortanite has tidings for you. Master O'Hay, you are come at most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event, Sir Emmerich de Burrell, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Burrell, cordially invite Master O'Hay to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure. But with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I should be glad to accept. Indeed. Who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Burrell Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. I'm going on a date with Sir Emmerich. Had I not done quests last time I saw Alice would have been around the time you fought Ifrit? Oh. Oop, let's not fall that way. She did mysteriously disappear in the story for quite some time. What present? The present is my presence. Greetings and well met, Master O'Hay. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Burrell, though admittedly your staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Nice cozy fire, 2 chairs, and look at this spread. Got some bread, some soup, butter, lettuce, meat. Oh, he took off his armor.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me.
Oh, he's laughing.
I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
He's so happy.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
No wine for me. He's gonna take advantage of me. The scene is really taking its time with the small details.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Thank you. Though perhaps a bit long for my liking. Why not join me on the next?
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps.
You saw how I made him smile, Minwaka?
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success. That I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question?
Oh, getting personal now.
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
New quests. Hunt down yokais.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Forton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
And there's my quest.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
I'm no
You must
healer.
go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
But this food smelled so good. Calvador, good to see you. Thank you for the support.
Every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn,
Papolino?
as did he.
Is that his voice? So deep.
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
He had a much more squeaky voice before. How did Alice get hurt? We saved her. Or Thancred saved her.
Yes.
That's a much deeper voice, too.
Is that...
a girl?
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own.
I see we're starting to use the word
Poorly.
shadow a little bit more.
I rescued her in the Twelves Wood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it.
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she is as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphinaud. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphinaud, is the Warrior of Light... is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say.
Is it the Warrior of Darkness looks like me?
The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
So they're basically doing what I'm doing.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Agreed, Moonlight. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Oh, heavenly eggnog. That sounds delicious. 19 quests left to go. Oh wait, was the Shadowbringer card all of the Shadow Warriors of Darkness? So the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning. They might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Loth Asnath, then they were confronting Ravana. God, has it been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alice risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Jay, will you accompany me to Zalfathol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Sure. What's another Garuda? Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions in Querthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. We shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zalfathol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zalfathol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zalfathol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Elmont. You know, this is kind of like getting to the point it's silly. We're always trying to prevent primal summonings, and it never works. It sounds like we should just stop trying. In the event Mistress Alice regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Like, it's just really, like, if you are this bad at your job, maybe you should get a new job. Like, stop summoning them. I'm just really good at killing them, so. I'm telling you, Gaius was a man of vision. He wasn't that crazy. Who is this? Why is there a little chocobo throwing confetti at me? Why is there a little chocobo trading with me? A cookie of coffee. Oh my goodness, thank you. Now I want a coffee cookie. That must taste amazing. Thank you. Be well, little chocobo. No, he killed himself. Honestly, is Beast Tribe Genocide that different than what I'm doing? Sounds a little more efficient. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Nadalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I have been informed that House Fortan knights have already dispatched them. The enemy gates lies open. We need but walk through. Let's go, classy. And mess up a primal. He gave it all for the cookie. The cookie. Master Alphino. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something. We don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zalfathol and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal. But if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the new warrior of darkness. Oh, dungeon time. Anyone down for a dungeon? There may be a cookie in it. I need 3 strong sacrifices. Anybody? Or should we, should I just do randos? I don't think Firelord is in the game. So if nobody... No worries, no worries. You know what? I'll try my very first random. I've never done this before with NPCs. Wait, should I do NPCs? Or should I do a party of other players? Let's try NPCs. Oh, you actually play with people in the story? Huh. Oh no, my item level is too low. I need 210. There we go. I don't know what I switch, but we're good. Zalfathol. Man, I should have done this earlier. I had no idea you could do these things with NPCs. I mean, I didn't realize that they were part of the story, NPCs. So who's our tank? What's happening? Oh, rocks are falling? Do we have a tank? This music is so good. They really let you take charge, eh? It's kind of weird being in the lead. Coming after your post, Menwaka. Does the rock hurt the bad guys too? Oh my goodness, this has a lot of bosses to it. This is a big one. Nugs! What do you mean if I was a tank, would I be able to do this? I think so. These falling rocks are cool, but won't let me just stay in one place. Oh, they get vulnerability up by hitting them.
I have my pride.
A noozle whirlock. How's it going? Turn Alpha now. Oh, that's cool.
I have my pride.
So many ads. He's a loose noodle now. I guess you get to keep all the loot though when you do it this way. Arrive in the Tlakti. A siege goo. What is this gonna do? Can the tank run ahead, please? Thank you. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Don't worry, I will pay attention to it. So after this, I only have one more dungeon left, eh? Bone key. This is really cool. Huge waterfalls. What are these? Pigs?
With you.
Ooh, this looks like a big boy. Hello, Dion. A Detoli Psylocke. Holy! Oh, there's spikes. Okay, I get it. Guys, on me? No, separate. Ha!
Away with you!
That was interesting. Oh, the first mountain. How many mountains are there? Eliminate impending enemies. Okay, so there's just one more boss. Tailwind relics. What are these? Airstone is required. Where do I get an airstone? There's one. These look weird. They come out of those quill things. Stones. This song? Well, this isn't a cool Ixel. I mean, there's chanting in it. It's guaranteed good when there's chanting. Assuming we have to be separated. Oh, that's really good. Is that Garuda? So is this like the new boss theme for Shadowbringers? Oh, just the rest of Heaven's Word. Wait! Wrath of mighty Garuda. This is a windy fight.
I have my pride.
Who cares about your pride, Alphino? He did, he did. Go with it with your Garuda. Almost there. Limit break. I have my limit break. Ha! Only one dungeon remains.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Asians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here?
You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Who do we have here?
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
That voice sounds weird.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Would we be upset about that?
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here.
These guys don't look like the most
You know the
competent.
tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source, for there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Well, they've got a good motive.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Like, I don't have friends, you're right. Plot thickens. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. I'm aware, Takashi. Do you think it could be true that to save their world, they must bring ruined towers? Well, when the Dark Crystal was cast away, there was a bunch of worlds created, and in some worlds, light was stronger. In other worlds, dark was stronger. And in their world, being too good and too successful at banishing evil resulted in the whole world turning to full light, which wasn't any better than going full dark. Now they're trying to save their world by coming to ours, which is the source world. Matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. 18 to go. Elphino would like nothing more than to get out of the snow. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can apprise Lord Edmont of our success. We, the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. So we're getting into like a multiverse type of story. And this is why it's important that light and dark remain in balance. Back to our boy Emmerich. Brings me joy to see you safely returned to us, Jay. What news from Zelfatol? Then we're not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we... Oh, that's the first time we actually stopped the primal summoning. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Y'shtola has been tending to Mistress Alice in your absence. I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She's a resilient one, much like her brother.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. When they told me you had departed for Zelfatol, I found that I could rest. The outcome seemed a mere formality, as did your safe return. Thank you, my friend.
I take it your mission was a success?
Yes.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians, but to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
More crystal supply.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Here we go. Drip upgrade. To think that the three of us plumbed the depths of the coils and confronted Bahamut himself. I'm assuming this is because we finished it that you can say this. Had I not been there, I would struggle to believe it. Shortly after we parted ways, I heard that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery, precisely where to I never learned, though I suspect that was by design. So she enjoyed hearing tales of her exploits, did she? My apologies for keeping you waiting. Here we go. This is way better. Way, way better, although it looks like she's on skates. I don't like the skates. Right then, shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the stadium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered? Sister, please. She was not my... Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? So be it. In other times, perhaps. To be honest, Jay, I wasn't planning on seeking you out just yet. When I set forth on my journey, I did so with grand ambitions. As you may recall, I promised I would not disappoint you. I pray you will forgive me if I do. Pleasure to have you with us. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when last we met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I would regret if I weren't. That is all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. Are you saying Hurianje? Why is this locked? Oh, because I need Disciple of the Hand. Urianger, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Alphino, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I wonder why they wanted the viewer to know Urianger was in league with the Asians. Seems like it would have been a better build-up for a twist. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day I did receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Murlthor. I'm not sure, Ibini. Because I'm jumping it. Well, if I finish this early enough, I could probably dabble in it. But I have no plans right now to play the DLC. Are you playing it? Ogomoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mark thou. But in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn deaf ear to their claims. No, I haven't been teaching in about a year or so. Year? 2 years? Year and a half? Schedule conflicts. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Thank you for your counsel, Iriage. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. Thank you. What are you up to these days? If I may, brother. Uriage, is there anything else you would like to say? Oh! Oh! Is she going to unveil him? Alice? If not, never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome, the Garen Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. Oh, she's on to him. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Oh, nice. Enjoying it so far? Speak with Bladen. Camp Overlook. In Lanosia. I'm in Eorzea, Ads. Isn't it obvious? How are you feeling, by the way, Ads? Did you get your anger out of the way? Or resolved? Oh, look at this guy. 7 hells. At this rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just when kobold problems look like coming to a head, the Scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itchin' a pitchin'. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. 16 quests, I think, left. So our friendly neighbors of Ugamaro have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little buggy, would you? Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? Oh, what kind of event was that, EB? Kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Uriange's information, yes. But to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp, draw attention to their efforts as passing is strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning. And that means finding and questioning this kobold. Okay. I'm going to take a little detour. We're going to go cash in some points for my grand company. See if I can do anything about that. Oh, we got some fighting going on. This isn't it. How do I upgrade my rank? Why are there naked ladies everywhere? Apply for a promotion. Your current rank is Flame Private 2nd Class. If you wish to become Flame Private 1st Class, you must fill the following requirements. Done. By the power vested in me, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Flame Private 1st Class. May you fight to the last for coin and country. I have another promotion. If you wish to become Flame Corporal, you must fulfill the following requirements. Oh, I'm a corporal. I forget why I wanted to level this up. There was a reason I wanted to level it up. Do you guys remember what was the goal of leveling up my thing? And then grant what? I must complete rank 1 in the Grand Company objectives of my hunting log. You wanted to get Sergeant 2nd Class so you can turn in gear. Oh, right. This feat eludes you still. Let us speak again when you have achieved the requisite rank. Okay. Wait, what do I have to do? Hunting log. What was my hunting log? Oh, it's still a rank 1. Wait, can I not do a samurai hunting log, or did I just never pick it up? Or is it this one that I'm supposed to, the Immortal Flames hunting log? Oh, right, I forget samurai is a job. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to be taking a break from streaming. 3 hours feels good tonight, and I still got some time to do other stuff. But appreciate all of you coming in, hanging out on this Friday and chilling. Got some good minions. I got, what, 6 more quests done? So 16 more to go. 1 dungeon, 2 trials, and the pledge is done. I'll be back either tomorrow or Sunday as I feel to make more progress. I'd like to get this done probably by Tuesday so that we're not dragging into the launch of Dawn Trail. So I will see you later over the weekend. And until next time, keep it classy. Have a good Friday night. Take care.